Hello. I would like first to introduce myself. My name is Eleonora Čapelja, and I am the president of Mycological Society of Novi Sad. I was elected only a few months ago, but I am the member of Mycological Society for about 10 years. I'm also a professional mycologist, and I currently work in the Department for Biology and Ecology in the University of Novi Sad, where I also get my PhD in biology 3 years ago. Today I will talk to you about our Mycological Society of Novi Sad. Our society is one of the oldest and largest mycological societies in Serbia. We are located in the city of Novi Sad, which is on the bank on the river Danube, and close to the small mountain Fruška Gora, where we mostly go to collect mushrooms. As you can see, we have a steady rise in members for the last 11 years. And I also proudly I must say that I'm proud that we have a lot of young people in our society, also few biology students, master biologists, and so on. Well, our main activities are organizing of mushroom exhibitions. We have one exhibition in autumn, which is our main event. This exhibition is held on Mountain Fruška Gora. Also, beside this, we have a summer mushroom exhibition. Also, we organized a lot of field trips to the Mountain Fruška Gora and also to other parts of Serbia. Also, we organized lectures. This activity is mainly during the winter, when there is no mushrooms, of course. And we have a lot of lectures from our members, and also sometimes we invite other speakers. And we also organize some workshops, for example, workshops on microscopy and so on. Well, our society was founded in 2004 by the initiation of Dr. Ljubomir Jovanović. He was also the first president of our society. And the first assembly was held at the University of Biology and Ecology and the University of Novi Sad. Our society was founded as a non-governmental and non-profit organizations of citizens, and with main aim was to study mushrooms from the various aspects, with emphasis on their protection of their habitats, and education of the people. This is Ljubomir Jovanović, our first president. During these early years, there was organization of several mushroom exhibitions and establishment of our traditional autumn manifestation. Also, there was one project which was financed by Provincial Secretariat for Environmental Protection and Sustainable Development. This was mainly educational project. And of course, in this period, our society makes the first contact with other mycological societies from Serbia, and we're still friends with all these people today. In the period from 2010 to 2014, we have a rise in membership. We also established regular meetings, which are held once a month, every first Tuesday in a month. It's still up to date. And in 2012, we started a new manifestation. that is a little summer mushroom exhibition. Here is the George Vojnović. He was a president in this time, and on this picture, he's probably reading one of his famous poems. Well, here in these pictures, we can see some pictures from our autumn exhibition. As you can see, there we usually have a lot of guests. A few hundred people usually come. Mushrooms are exhibited on the outside, which sometimes can be problematic in the case of rain, because our exhibition is held on the last weekend in October. But usually there is not much problem. People are coming anyway. Also during this manifestation, we usually have some lectures. And of course, we must not forget food. There is always some kind of mushroom stew or something like that, which is cooked in these huge quantities for all the people. Also during this autumn manifestation, we usually organized exhibition of the mushroom photos, which are from our members. We have few members in our society which are very good in photography, so they usually exhibit their photographs. And also there are some people who are coming to our exhibitions to sell and their products. There are usually some small manufacturers which are producing some food, usually from mushrooms or other natural products. And on this slide, we can see some pictures from our summer manifestation, which is held which is not on Fruška Gora, like this autumn manifestation. This one is held in the center of the Novi Sad, in the park. It's smaller. There is no cooking of food and so on. Only exhibition of mushrooms, but also people can see our literature, microscope, and so on. Well, this exhibition is also a lot of people are coming to this exhibition also, because we are located in the city center, and there are a lot of people passing by, and they usually come to see what's happening. And we have always a lot of questions about mushrooms. So this is mostly a promotional exhibition in the city center. In the period of 2014 to 2018, more mycological literature was acquired, which is very important. Also, we get our website and some social media profiles. And maybe the most important event during this time was in 2015, when Mycological Society of Novi Sad took part in the founding assembly as one of the founders of the Union of Mycological Societies of Serbia. And since then, our society has been participating in these activities and projects of the Union. During this time, President was Stevan Baluban, and he is currently one of the best mycologists I know. Here is the picture of the Assembly of the Union of Mycological Societies of Serbia, and also some pictures from the activities during this period. Of course, we had our autumn manifestation every year, like always. During the period of 2018 to 2022, we changed our statute and redesigned our logo. Also, there was improvement in the promotion and the marketing and much wider cooperation with media. Also, one very important thing was that in 2018, 4 members of our societies got promoted to the rank Determinator. Well, those ranks were established by the Union of Mycological Societies with cooperation with professional mycologists from faculty and institute and scientific institutes. So after a short course and after passing few exams, 4 members of our society got the ranks of Determinator. But beside this rank, there is one lower rank, which is professional mushroom picker, and one higher rank, which is Determinator mentor. And currently there is only one Determinator mentor who is active in the society, and that's Stevan Beluban. Also during this period, in 2020, our society participates in 2 projects, which was organized by the Union of Mycological Society. That is Mycodiversity of Mountain Tara and Mycodiversity of Mountain Golia, where we participated in collecting mushrooms and in, listing of the mushroom species on these 2 mountains. During this period, our president was Momčilo Daljev. Here are some activities. I think this picture is from the microscopy workshop. And these 3 pictures are from the projects of mycodiversity from Golia and on the mountain Tara. And here you can see our working environment. Here are some more pictures from the projects. Well, there's some other activities of our society which I would like to mention, because we are devoted to nature protection, and so we are mainly focused on mushrooms, but there are also other activities which we support. Like, for example, on this picture, we see a few of our members participating in planting trees on Fruška Gora. Also, here are some of our members on the top of some mountain. We sometimes organize those purely hiking trips. And on this picture, there are some of our members which are participating in the protests, ecological protests, which were held. This one is in Belgrade, and those protests were against small hydropower plants, which were planned to build on the numerous small rivers on the mountain Stara Planina and other mountains in Serbia. And well, if those hydropower plants were built, their habitat would be pretty much destroyed. So there was a lot of protests, and these projects stopped for now. And in this picture, we can see Momčilo literally removing some of the construction of those small hydropower plants. Well, considering education of macrofungi in Serbia, I think the most important are the mycological societies. because only through societies there is a best way for to learn about macrofungi, about the proper way of identification in the fields or in the meetings. On our regular meetings, every time members who are going to some field trip are usually bringing those mushrooms to the meeting, and we always talk about those mushrooms. We try to identify them. We talk about main characteristics and so on. So so the other members who are not so familiar with mushrooms get to know them better. Of course, there are lectures, fungal exhibitions, and organizing of special courses and field trips. Well, those are all activities that our society is doing, but also other societies are also active with all these things. Well, of course, there is official education in the Department of Biology and Ecology in the University of Novi Sad, and also in the Faculty of Biology, University of Belgrade. As you can see, there are some courses considering macrofungi. Well, I must say that we have, as a society, Mycological Society of Novi Sad, have a good cooperation with Department of Biology and Ecology. And we are, our members are always going to the field trips with students who are listening to these courses and help them learn more about mushrooms. About conservation status of macrofungi in Serbia, I must say that there is a lot of things to do. First of all, national red lists still do not exist. This is the main task, which is ahead of us. There is only a rule book on proclamation and protection of protected species from 2010. And in this rule book, mushrooms are classified in two groups. This is strictly protected and protected. On the strictly protected group, so this is a group of mushrooms which is prohibited all use of these mushrooms, except, of course, for the scientific research. There are 39 species on this list, and there is a list of protected, which can be used, but their use is restricted. There are 26 species on this list, and on this list there are usually, well, mostly of these species are edible. Most popular edible species, which are widely collected. Here on these pictures, you can see some of the mushrooms which are strictly protected. For example, Hygrophorus marzuolus. You can every year we have some evidence that people are still collecting it. Even people from ecological societies who know that this species is protected, they're still collecting it. So, well, that is actually a bigger and much complex question, so I would not like to go to details right now. Some ecologists think that picking mushrooms are not harmful to them, but maybe it is. So I would prefer to leave them in their natural habitat. Here are also some species from strictly protected list. And Boletus regius, it's also edible species, so it's similar case like with Hygrophorus. And lastly, I must mention our project. So to say, about 2 years ago, we initiated this activity. We are planning to list fungi of mountain Fruška Gora using application iNaturalist, which we found to be very practical and useful for that. Currently, 14 members of our society is actively participating in this. We already have 1,029 observations, and which are divided into 467 species. Well, we started this as a plan to list species from the mountain Fruška Gora. We choose this mountain because it's near Novi Sad. We are usually going there to collect mushrooms. So I hope that this data that we will collect here will help maybe in the future to establish some protected areas, maybe on mountain Fruška Gora based on these observations. Lastly, here you can see our website. Unfortunately, it's only in Serbian right now, but in the near future, we are planning to make new website, and some of the text will surely be on English. And also you can check our social media profiles. Thank you very much for your attention.
Hello, Eleonora. Welcome online to the mycology department, and thank you for the introductory presentation about your association. I'm here to forward questions from our audience. Üdvözöllek a Mikológia Tanszéknél, köszönjük szépen a bemutatkozó előadást, és hát várjuk a nézőink kérdéseit, hogy azokat tolmácsoljam. My first question is, you mentioned the professional mushroom picker rank. What is it? What is it for? Említetted, az első kérdésem, említetted ezt a professzionális gombagyűjtő rangot. Ez mi és mire való?
Thank you very much for your invitation. First, I want to say that I'm glad I have this opportunity to promote our Mycological Society, even abroad, not only in Serbia. Well, for your question, this was created within Union of Mycological Societies of Serbia, and those title currently is only well, we use it only within the Union of Mycological Societies, so it's not official still, but we are working for making it official, so some ministry will accept it as a form of, well, official title. In order to get that title, you have to pass some tests. Those tests include some theoretical knowledge. We made one a brief, like to say, some kind of book about that, and after that theoretical part, there is a part of the test when you have to recognize some mushrooms which are mostly present in our forests and nature here in Serbia. So when you pass those tests, you get that title of professional mushroom picker.
Nos, hát először is köszönöm szépen a lehetőséget, hogy bemutatkozhattam, illetve bemutathattam a társaságunkat így hát külföldi közönség számára is. Ami a kérdést illeti, ez a bizonyos professzionális gombagyűjtő cím vagy rang, ez a mikológiai társaságok hát szövetségén belül jött létre, és jelenleg csak a társaságon belül nem hivatalos formában használatos. Igyekszünk azonban ezt hivatalossá tenni, és folyik ez irányban a minisztériumok felé munka. Ha valaki egy ilyen tanúsítványt szeretne elérni, akkor teszteken kell átmennie. Ennek van egy elméleti része, amelynek a hátterében egy rövid egy könyv áll, ebből áll az elméleti rész, illetve gombafelismerésből a gyakorlati rész, amelyben ugye a környékünkön található gyakoribb gombafajoknak a felismerését kell elvégezni, és így kapható meg végül is ez a cím. Thank you for your answer. Next question is about iNaturalist. I like that system myself, and I'm going to ask you, why did you choose that iNaturalist for that fungi diversity assessment? Az iNaturalist-tel kapcsolatos lesz a következő kérdésem, amelyet én is kedvelek, és hogy miért választottátok az iNaturalist-et a gombadiverzitás felmérés céljára?
Well, we choose iNaturalist because it has very good features for recording observations of fungi and other living things. Well, it's very useful because as you are using, so you know that you can record the location, very precise location of your observation, import some pictures and so on. So the main reason is because we found it very useful and good for that purpose. So we made some project, so everyone in our society can join, and I think it's a good way to include a lot of people in one good cause, is to assess mushroom diversity in some area. It's some kind of citizen science, which I really like to promote. Well, we will see. We just started 1 year ago, so we hope in a few years we will have a very good result, so we can see some trends in mushrooms on the Fruška Gora.
Nos, hát azért választottuk ezt a rendszert, mert jó tulajdonsággal, jó feature-ökkel, jó tulajdonságokkal, jó funkciókkal rendelkezik a megfigyelések rögzítésére. Nagyon használható, hiszen te is tudod, hogyha ezt a rendszert ismered. Könnyen lehet a helyet rögzíteni, a megfigyelésnek a koordinátáit, képeket lehet importálni, tehát nagyon jól használható ilyen célra. Létrehoztunk egy projektet, amelynek keretében, amelyhez csatlakozhat a társaság minden tagja, és a felmérésben ilyen formán részt vehet. Ez tulajdonképpen egy ugye civil scientist, tehát ilyen amatőr kutatók részére létrehozott rendszer. Ugye mi 1 éve kezdtük ezt a tevékenységet, és hát reméljük, hogy jó eredményeket érhetünk el ennek a rendszernek a használatával. Thank you for your answer. And you work at the university, and I would like to ask, what is your field of research? Te az egyetemen dolgozol, kíváncsi vagyok, hogy mi a kutatási területed.
For years I was studying fungal taxonomy, phylogeny, some population genetics, and generally population of some macro fungi, and that investigation was part of my PhD. So that was my my main field. But after I finished my PhD, which was in 2019, I began working so many different fields in mycology, even with molds and some fungal extracts and antimicrobial activities of fungi and so on. So right now I can say that I'm quite multidisciplinary mycologist.
Nos, hát kezdetben a gomba taxonómiával, filogenetikával, populációgenetikával foglalkoztam. Ugye elsősorban a nagygombák populációit illetően ez volt a legfontosabb területem a PhD megszerzéséig 2009-ig, és azt követően több irányba is elindultam, a különböző penészek, antimikrobiális hatás, gombakivonatok. Tehát tulajdonképpen most, mint multidisciplináris mikológust határozom meg magamat. Well, thank you again for your answer, and finally I would like to thank you again for the introduction, and I would like to send our best wishes to all of the members of your society, and to all mushroom enthusiasts in Serbia. And thank you for the kind attention for our audience, and we will meet in mycology department on the second Wednesday of the next month. Köszönöm szépen ismételten az előadásodat, innen üdvözlünk mindenkit a társaságban, illetve tulajdonképpen minden szerb gombarajongót üdvözlünk. Köszönjük a hallgatóságunknak, nézőinknek a megtisztelő figyelmet. Találkozunk a Mikológia Tanszéken a következő hónap második szerdáján.